What's going on? Yes.
London to Lagos.
I am Charmsy, of course.
And I'm Pat J.
You already know what time it is. It's that all-important time. It's that London to Lagos show.
Oh, you mean?
Yes. Hey, man, I've been feeling good, man. You know, like, everything is, yeah.
Hey, we back, Chance.
Hey, listen, and we're live and direct, ready. You hear me? They call me the Gallem Glucose, of course. Mr. Sweet and Never Sour. Yeah.
And they call me Pat J.
Say swear.
Swear down.
Is that it?
I ain't got no nicknames. I was trying to think of a little cool nickname. I ain't got that, you know, to be honest.
Well, you ain't got no like cool and smooth or sweet and sexy or... I know the girl. What's
They just call me Mr. Pat J still.
saying? Stiff chocolate. Pause.
How's your week been, Chancey, man?
Sweet, man. I can't complain. You know.
Yeah, I hear that, bro.
Just been, you know, up and down, trying to make this money, jugging. Yeah, I'm trying to say, just making sure everything is sweet. You get me? How about you though? What's been
Hey,
going
man,
on?
I've been good, you know. I've been working hard this week, hustling,
Yeah, of course.
paying attention as we always do.
As we always do.
You know?
Yes.
It's been a bit of a up and down week, you know.
Okay. Like what? What's been going on generally? Like, chat to me.
Well, I feel like, first of all, RIP PNB Rock.
Yeah, bro. Alright, cool. So obviously you lot already know, man. Myself and Pat J, we always speak about stuff on our show, and I feel like we just have to. I mean, we gave tribute to the Queen. I feel like it's only right to give tribute to the late PNB Rock, man. I mean, it's unfortunate. I saw a video of this guy's last moments, bro, and it broke my heart, bro. Like,
I couldn't watch that, you know.
it broke my heart, bro, cause like I saw him on the floor. It was actually him, you know, bleeding, and I mean I saw a video from H saying, you know, if he was ever in that situation, God forbid any of us are ever in those kind of situations, that he wouldn't want someone to just stand there and film him. He'd want them to actually actively try and help him survive that kind of situation. What's your take on it?
Yeah, like yes, I feel like I would love that, but I feel everyone would love that. I feel everyone, even the person recording,
Yeah.
would want no one to record them in that type of situation and
Of
come and help
course.
them. But like, I don't think that will ever change. Like camera phones are camera phones now, and you know,
Yeah.
and hype is hype, and clout is clout, and you know, like whoever recorded that video
Yeah.
has probably made some change.
But at my man's expense. Do you
I
get
hear
what
that.
I'm trying to say?
I hear
though?
that. But like, bro, it's interesting you say that, yeah, about at someone's expense. The biggest person to do that is Diddy, yeah.
What
When
do you mean?
Biggie died,
Okay.
he come out with that tune, "I'll Be Missing You."
I'll be missing you.
And I don't care what anyone tells me.
It
yeah,
made him the biggest person in the world.
It put Bad Boys back, and he made millions. Yeah, so it's been happening from day dot. You know, like I'm not kind of like trying to say
Condone
that.
it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to create some sort of justification for it, but people do it. But I hear you. Like I think it's disgusting. Do you know what? Yeah, like after when I saw that PNB video,
Yeah.
I didn't watch it again because I remember the last time I see something like that was Nipsey.
Yeah.
And I rewatched that Nipsey shooting video like 5 million times.
Wow.
Bro, and it just, like I remember going to sleep and it was just in my head.
In
and
your
I was,
head,
I was
yeah.
like, I can't, like, it's horrible.
Do you know what else is kind of like making me upset though, Pat, man? I'm a bit upset at the fact that they're blaming the girlfriend that went on a date. I mean, she done what anyone would kind of do. Do you know what I mean? Like that's his girl. I believe it was actually his baby mum that he took out for a meal.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
was.
like he can't post where he's. Well, he didn't, but she can't even post where she's at to enjoy a meal with her baby father. Putting aside that he's PNB Rock, obviously that's the reason I believe he was killed, because I don't believe he was in an old gang. Well, I don't know anyway, but I don't believe I've ever heard him rep a set or anything. But the fact that she was out with her baby father and now she can't even feel free to post that, you know, she's just going out for a meal without situations like that coming. I feel sorry for people, like, especially in the public eye, that are majorly in the public eye, because it's like they're alienated from society.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame her. Although, like, I think that, like, do you know what? It is what it is. Like, you know the risks, you know the dangers. You got bread. Like, just don't post your location. Like, it's not her fault at all. It was just, like, she now has to deal with that herself.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone should be calling her out on it, by the
No.
way. But in terms of her own kind of feelings and how she's
Yeah.
going to deal with the trauma,
Yeah.
it's gonna be what ifs. But also, I heard that he posted himself
Oh, did he?
in the car park. Yeah.
Okay. See,
It
I
was-
never knew that.
Yeah,
part.
he posted himself. So, boy,
I
you get
mean,
me?
I mean, when you're in the public eye, I mean, I'm not famous, but even me, like, I'm not in the public eye. I post where I'm at, unless you don't know where I'm at.
But I'll post. I ain't moving with big chains anyway. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know, man. I thought the whole big chain thing is corny, but I'm not even gonna lie.
I feel like it is, but he's worked for that, so he enjoys wearing.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what you're wearing, the big chains, and what you're flashing everything for. If you're wearing a custom piece that says your name on it because you've worked hard for it and you're proud to say, you know what, I've worked for this. This is mine. It shouldn't be a thing where you can't do that because you're in the eye and you, bro. I've worked for my stuff.
I
like-
completely hear that, and there's no everything we're talking about. There's no justification for anyone's
Yeah.
behavior. But what I'll tell you is, I put it on a par with this. I ain't going to the hood or the ends or to like a homeless shelter
Yeah.
and getting out my bands of money and counting my money in front of them. I'm
Yeah.
not doing that.
Yeah.
And
Because it's not smart.
it's not even that it's just not smart. Like, it's just like, you know, like it's Christmas, bro. Like, if someone sees that, like, people are hungry. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if
I
you're
need to
going to
eat.
that kind of environment, like, you know, you're like paying for everyone in the restaurant in Roscoe's. Everyone's getting something off the menu. You know what I mean? Like, but that's just me. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That's just me. Maybe I ain't got the money yet for them big ass chains. Who knows? Maybe I'll, you know.
When it's time, you switch it up and.
Nah, never me. But anyway, tonight's show, we ain't even played no music. We're 7 minutes in. You're locked into London to Lagos.
What's up? What's going on?
Listen, I just got one word for this fact tonight's show,
No.
and that's Shazam.
Oh, new one.
Newbies. I'm gonna play a lot of new tunes tonight.
Okay.
So get your Shazams ready, because I guarantee you're going to hear something that you're gonna want on your playlist.
Let's go.
You get me?
This is the London to Lagos show. I am Charmsy,
And I'm Pat J.
and let's go with some music.
London to Lagos.
Highway, passing my way. This kind of body done they cause you migraine. I want to leave if you do I'm your way. Or if you want, if you do I'm my way. Highway, too short I don't take. You tell me and I know they go out one day. I know they care, say they buy my damn pray. Money on me mind outside. This kind love, yeah, where they make me want more. Whoa, come my way. Oh. This kind love, yeah, I don't want for the night. Make I know how you feel, how you want to. Lady, girl, say your body bad to me. Pass, make a joke, make a feel baby girl, you know I see you. Yeah, with the love to the morning. Bad girl addicted to me. Only you know how see they do me. Only you know how see they do me. Oh, oh girl. Yeah, get. You're my get. Casamigos. From Miami goes. Why'd you get there? Baby, why'd you get there? Yeah, get. Go shake it, all for you, baby. If that money there too much, say make you talk. Cause you know the money long. Yeah, break your back with it. Yeah, now me and you, they talk, no one involved.
Pat J, baby.
This kind love, yeah, would it make me want more? This kind love, yeah, I the one for the night. Make I know how you feel, how you want that. Lady, girl say your body bad to me. Pass make a joke, make a feel I'm baby girl, you know I see you. Yeah, with the love to the morning. Bad girl addicted to me. Only you know how see they do me. Only you know how see they do me. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, you're my yeah. That's how me go. From Miami go. Watch you get there. Baby, watch you get there. Yeah.
London to Lagos.
It's Pat J, baby.
7, 8, 9, 10. When I hear for the gal, them. 7, 8, 9, 10. When I hear for the 7, 8, 9, 10. When I hear for the gal, them. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh, oh. Said tonight to be a night. Oh, oh, oh. Gotta be doing something right. Ibili bibu, ibili bibu, ibili bibu, ibili bibu, ibili bibu, ibili bibu, ibili bibu. Oh, oh, oh. Said tonight to be a night. Oh, oh, oh. Gotta be doing something right. Ibili bibu, ibili bibu, ibili bibu, ibili bibu. Ibili bibu, ibili bibu. See, I didn't see your woman, and I didn't hold my woman. And I be
London
real
to
magician.
Lagos.
I fit to get your woman. Ha! I want Jonesy, one gbọ́dọ̀ wọlé. Orin tàn mí wá. I want Jonesy, one gbọ́dọ̀ wọlé. Orin. See, as I flick out my khaki, exit the party, open punani. As I flick out my khaki, exit the party, open punani. Is it because you see me today? We make you want to use me, they play. Nah, 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 you don't stop today. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Said tonight to be a night. Oh, oh, oh. Gotta be doing something right. Ibili bibu, ibili bibu, ibili bibu, ibili bibu. Ibili
Yes. What's going on though?
You're locked into London to Lagos on Empire Radio. I'm Pat J.
I'm Charmsy, of course.
Hey, listen, you just listened to Bad to Me
Yeah.
by Wizkid.
Yeah.
Fresh.
New thing.
Fresh. Straight out of the oven. And I love that one, man. And I played Tonight by Burna Boy. And we just listened to Love Me by Jules and Niniola.
Whoa. That was a nice one still. Can't lie. What is going on here?
I loved it, you know.
Did you?
Yeah, man, I loved it. But that Wizkid Bad to Me,
Yeah.
guys, if you can go on your Spotify, get that one up.
It's a bad tune still. I do like it, but I think I like Jam a bit more. If you know about Jam, I'll drop you innit. Alright, but listen. So I've been into my movies recently. Couple new films coming out and whatnot. One I'm excited to watch now that I wouldn't have been excited to watch is The Little Mermaid.
Oh, the remake that's coming out on Disney.
Yeah. I'm actually excited to watch it. You got a black Little Mermaid. That's sick. Large up that every time.
Halle Bailey.
Yeah, Halle Bailey. They're from the R&B duo.
Is that how you say her first name? Halle or Haley? I don't know.
I don't know. It's one of those.
Call it Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey.
You know.
But yeah, it's been getting a lot of backlash though.
Yeah, I know. Oh, what? Disney had to disable the dislike and the like part. They had to disable the dislikes because of how many. What is it? Is it the white people them or is it like the? I don't know.
All I know is that there are people that are not happy that the Little Mermaid is gonna be a person of color.
You know, even that, even saying that statement there, person of color. I'm trying to. I don't want to sound rude or racist or anything like that because I got white family, yeah. But we don't change colors. They more time do. So they're people of color. We're not. We've got one color. We stick to our usual color. We might get a bit darker, but I mean, them man changed to blue. They changed to purple. They go pink.
So let me be specific. So there's a backlash that the Little Mermaid is gonna be a black girl.
Okay. Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
Let me just be like precise.
Precise.
It's gonna
Okay.
be a
Cool.
black girl, and
Yeah.
First of all, for me, it's mad. Like this is past racism for me now. This is immaturity. Yeah.
Okay.
I tell you why I think it's immaturity because the Little Mermaid being a black woman,
Yeah.
it's a mermaid.
Okay.
So it could be a dragon.
Mhm.
It could be Superman.
Yeah.
It could be Batman.
Yeah.
It's a mermaid.
Yes.
It's not fucking real.
It's
Excuse my
not real.
French listeners.
Yeah. Nah. It's not.
It's not real.
It's not. And also.
So, but because it's not real,
Yeah.
how on earth are we associating a color to it?
What a color it is. Yeah.
It's not. It's not like if when they make the movie of the Queen.
Yeah.
And if Viola Davis is playing the Queen,
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. Even I'm gonna be like, yeah,
Rah,
nah.
chill out, mate.
Yeah, this ain't it. Like you could have found.
But
you
do
could
you
have
know
done a
what,
Judi
though?
Dench or something.
On that though, bro, there's been numerous times where they've changed a black main character. Like for example, the Green Lantern. I remember going to watch that in the cinemas, and the Green Lantern that I've always watched in the cartoons was a black man. Why did I go when I watched it? It was the same guy that done the Deadpool. It was him that was the Green Lantern. He is not black.
And
Pharaohs and Egyptians, sorry to cut you,
yeah.
back in the day, they've made them white people, whereas they were like brownie, kind of like where the frustration and the aggravation has come from. Like, get over it, innit?
The Little Mermaid one is crazy to me because mermaids are not real. Yeah. And then I see another post where someone was saying, yeah, but we want it's not a redhead, but she's got red extensions. Like
So now
got red
what?
hair.
So
You
now
know,
what?
like I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. But forget the negatives. Yeah. Have you seen like the little girls? Little black girl. There's a video of little black girls' reactions to seeing the Little Mermaid being a black person.
What did she do? I don't
It's
see
just
it.
there's a bunch of them. Like the
Yeah.
mums, they get the cameras out
Yeah.
because obviously you know.
Yeah.
And they just tell them sit down and watch this trailer, and they put on the trailer, and you just see all of these like little young black girls. They're just like,
It's a black girl.
Crazy.
It's given. You see, but look at that now. That's giving them hope, for example, to aspire to one day even playing that role or playing another role or empowering also the young black girls that are coming up. Like, look at it, for example, it's crazy, man. There's so many, like Snow White. You're not gonna make that a black girl. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or Rapunzel. I wouldn't see that and say, like, I would understand. Cinderella wasn't a black girl. Do you get it? Like, it was always a Caucasian kind of.
No, there's a, have you seen the Cinderella with Brandy? Have
No,
you seen it? Oh, it's
no.
cold. No, you need
Is
to watch
it?
it. Yeah. Brandy
Wow.
plays Cinderella. It's one of the best Cinderellas as well.
Okay, so
But-
there you go then. So I need to watch that one then now.
Look, it speaks volumes that black girls, little black girls were like kind of like
Excited.
That speaks
It's
volumes.
good, it
That's
does.
No, but that's in itself. That's a story. That's a narrative, and the fact that they're surprised that a black girl's playing Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
That tells us a state
Of where the
society.
mindsets are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fact that shouldn't cause surprise, but it does.
Yeah.
But from the positive perspective, it's good. Look, it's the way how I felt about Obama.
Yeah.
I was just like, my kids, I've got kids, guys, and my kids are gonna see a black president. They have seen a black president. It's not outrageous. It's not impossible. When I was born, if you said to me,
Black
if my mum
president,
said
that
to
would
me,
be
you
mad.
could be the president. I'll be that, mum.
Of where?
You know.
You talking about back home?
We've also got a black chancellor right now of the Exchequer in the UK.
Yeah.
Kwesi Kwarteng. I might have said it. I don't know if I said his name right. but
That sounds like a Ghanaian
it
name.
is, but he's the chancellor of the Exchequer. That's the second most powerful position in Parliament.
Wow.
First ever, yeah. So, you know, like on a positive note, like we're just gonna shout out representations, and we're gonna appreciate the representations, you know.
Yeah.
And some people will be like, it's a big deal. It's a
It
big
is.
deal.
It is.
You get me?
100%.
It's a big deal. It took
It
us.
is.
It took up until like the late 1980s, 1988, 1989, before MTV played their first ever black music video,
Trust me.
which was Michael Jackson Thriller. And then see what popular music is right now.
Yeah.
This is how it's a big deal.
Yeah.
The impact. Do you know what I mean? The
Yeah.
influence.
And it's only taken however many years for it to become like this, bro. Like, bro, come on.
Let's
What we
get into
saying?
the
Let's
music.
get back into the music, man. See you lot in a bit.
London to Lagos.
It's Pat J, baby.
She don't want a Gucci design, cause she do me something that time. See my body like your wine, cause she do me something that time. She don't want Gucci design, cause she do me something that time. My body like your wine, cause she do me something that time. I go loco, give me a chat, me I go solo. Busy like a tam 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 tam, chumani ma sham 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 sham. I go loco, give me a chat, me I go solo. Busy like a tam 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 tam, chumani ma sham 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 sham. My soul, my coco, to pique coco, one popo, io so. My coco, my soul, my soul, my soul, my coco, to pique coco, one popo, io so. My coco, my soul, my soul. DJ,
It's Pat J, baby.
did you want to something silly? I did your man pop 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 silly. I did your man pop 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 silly. DJ did silly. I did silly. I did your silly. I did silly. I did your man to something silly. I did your man pop 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 silly. I did your man pop 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 silly. Gucci design. But she do me something that time. Say my body like in your wine. But she do me something that time. She don't want Gucci design. But she do me something that time. My body like in your wine. But she do me something that time. I mean, you kill your own for me on love. This she no good love. Told me easy, know me cause she flow. No go they try come by me. Everlasting wave be tsunami. Fire burn my enemies. I dey grind on night till for 30. Oh yeah, they move to my side.
It's Pat J, baby.
All than I die. I make my rules only me if you decide. Nobody can do this shit the way that I do. I dey give them bedu. Spiritual bedu. Now who be the boy where they drop jam way sweet like bamboo? I dey give them bedu. Spiritual bedu. Steady every man feel let them know. My jams to what I feel, I let them choke. Oh no, them don't know how much I say they wrote. All of the money they in my stand, them one go low. Nobody can do this shit the way that I do. I dey give them bedu, spiritual bedu. Now who be the boy where they drop jam way sweet like bamboo? I dey give them bedu, spiritual bedu.
It's Pat J, baby.
Oh, I'm in a big mood. Cause I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will do. I'm in a big mood. Cause I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will do. Make we go December. For some you call it we jet. Get something sweet to put on my head. I swear. Now you the cool in my stress. So yeah. Make we go December. For some you call it we jet. Get something sweet to put on my head. I swear. Now you the cool in my stress. So yeah.
I'm in a big mood. Yeah, I feel you. I know say I love cause passing money, but I still want you. I'm in a big mood. Yeah, I want you. Now only you if you cool on my back then. Every night I go to rock your body. Baby girl, we go need no solo. Nobody can tell me to leave my baby. And every night if you don't to baby, and you wake up and you splashing on you. Girl, look like sweat all on you. Like the design you be drinking on you. Maybe that's why I don't feel it. I make you mad, bless you with body, baby. Star boy go, bless you with money, oh baby.
It's Pat J, baby.
Bless you with body, oh baby. Oh, star boy go, bless you with money, oh my girl. Yeah, sucker, baby. Sucker, oh yeah, get from lock. Oh yeah, get from baby. Sucker. Oh, when I come through, they know we survive, so they turn up all eyes on me now. So many things we fit to do with your magic for that, baby. Stop getting plenty money. You know what I gotta do. She love for me, show me how to do. No doubt I'm the one for you. I'm the one for the TV every time you do.
Oh, yummy.
Body like Orodo. I'm a yak on the matter of Olo show. Yeah. Sucker, baby. Sucker. Oh, yeah, get full lock. Oh, yeah, get full, baby. Sucker. Body, yo, you confuse my thinking with your body. Girl, it's for you that I'm singing with your body. You can't jump on my money. Now with your back on me, I do. You can't jump on my money. You make a man want smoke cannabis. Sucker. How my brain done is that. Sucker. All I see now your way. Sucker. Girl, come on, you make me dance. Sucker. I like the way your body stand from you. Sucker. Baby, come take from you. Sucker. Take your body move from me. Sucker. Baby, come stand up from you. Sucker.
Yes. What's going on though, man? How you lot feeling this evening?
How did we get to Hot in Here by Nelly, bro?
I don't know, bro, but we're here, innit? Listen, do you know what? Yeah, I was having a conversation with some people like a few days ago, right? And I don't know how we got to the point of where we got to, but we were talking about monogamy and
Polygamy.
that one.
Explain what that is for our listeners and for myself, because I might be new to this, or maybe I'm not. But go on, explain it to me.
So monogamy is when you're with one person.
Shout out all my monogamous people out there in
Yeah.
society. Salute yourself.
That's me. You get me? Only one.
Likewise.
Yeah. And then the flip side of that is the one you said. What was it called?
Polygamy.
That one. And that's what that is basically allowing yourself to have multiple partners, if you will, more like an open relationship.
Shout out all my polygamous people out there in society. I don't know how you do it. Samsy,
Oh, you mean?
why you pressing the samples? Why you pressing the little... It wasn't me, guys.
Yo! It's a
So-
mad thing.
Polygamy is people with multiples, yeah?
Yeah.
Like sister wives.
Is okay, is that what you...
Well, like, so basically, hey, listen, I don't know how these people do it, but basically, you've got more than one woman all together in a relationship,
Yep.
and you're all together, yeah?
Yep.
So what are you saying? What do you think about polygamy?
I personally, I am not... I can't do that.
Are you capable or you wouldn't? Are you capable of doing it?
I think anyone's
Hey, big man,
capable of...
hold
I
on,
think
big man.
anyone's capable of...
Hold on,
polygamy, man.
Charmsy. Don't be too fast. Big man like Charmsy, are you capable of dealing with polygamy?
What, as in...
You got
I-
four
could
things,
I do
4
it?
wives, 4 girls.
Yeah. Do
Are you
think-
capable?
I can't do that.
So you're incapable.
Nah.
Alright.
I personally can't do that. I feel like it goes against like my beliefs as well. I'm trying to be a practicing Christian as much as I can be, and sometimes I'm not the best. But I do try.
Fair enough. I mean, give yourself a pat on the back, bro.
I'm trying.
They used to tell me that in primary school. Patrick, give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Listen, true story. I'm gonna tell you a true story.
Go on.
No, not true story, but facts. My granddad is polygamous.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well,
he-
granddad, you know.
Yeah, he had. I didn't press that. I ain't shouting it out. He had eight.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean?
I know. My mum has 52
Siblings.
siblings. Some have passed. May their souls rest in peace.
Rest in peace, uncles and.
Bro, put it this way. Like in the past, I've gone to weddings and I've had aunties come up to me and my cousins and say, "See that girl over there? No,
Don't touch that one.
that's cousin." Because it's the family's that huge.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
50 something siblings, bro.
It's insane, but it's got its cons, it's got its pros, it causes problems, bro. I don't know how people do it, you know. I like, listen, I'm not built that way.
You know, it reminds me of sorry man, I'm out here eating Cheetos like some amateur. It reminds me of like what was Kanye West talking about?
When?
He was talking about something about monogamy. I can't remember what he was talking about, but he was talking about something about monogamy and how he's in a relationship and he feels like with Kim it's polygamy. I can't say the word. Bro.
Polygamy, but
Yeah.
no, they're in a monogamous relationship. But there's been a lot of theories where people say that men are not biologically set up to be monogamous, which is an interesting theory. Yeah.
Yeah, but it depends on what kind of man you're dealing with.
No, just man DNA, man biology.
Oh,
Forget
wow.
what type of man it is. Some people have a perspective that the way how men are designed
Yeah.
with like testosterone,
Yeah.
that it's unnatural for them to be monogamous. That they're built, they're designed, yeah, by design to spread seed, by design. And like, look, I'm not saying I believe in that. I'm not saying I agree, but you can trace this type of behavior back to. You can look at different historical religious books. Yeah, you can look at Judaism, you can look at Christianity, you can look at Islam, and there's all evidence of men that are living in polygamous situations.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You can forget religion. You can look at just
But we're
monarchy.
saying that it's right though.
You can look at monarchy. King Henry VIII. My man has 6 wives.
Crazy.
Yeah. Although he wasn't polygamous because he divorced and then remarried. So that's actually different. Sorry. Correction.
So what would you say? What would you say in this day and age? Would you say polygamy is at a wider scale in this day and age, or would you say a monogamous relationship is more?
What's pushing in our face is monogamous relationships. That's what we're exposed to as a society. Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. When you watch
What,
films
right now?
when you watch movies and TV shows, and when you look at your social medias, everyone's in a monogamous relationship.
Nah, I think it's a polygamous. Why do I say that? Because, for example, you've got Steve down the road who's dealing with Stacey, but he's also dealing with Lacey and Tanya behind Stacey's back.
Alright, so
Polygamous, right?
that's not polygamous to me. That's fornication.
Okay.
You get me?
So what would you class?
No,
as?
polygamy is when Stacey, who was the other names that you said?
It's Lacey and
Stacey, Lacey, and Tanya all know about each other, and they all are in the same household.
okay.
And they all acknowledge that this guy's the man of the house,
Yeah.
and they're sharing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's polygamy. That what you described, that's just
It's
straight
just
out fornication
straight
and
up
adultery. Yeah.
fornication. Okay. Alright. So then, if that's the case, I saw something. I saw a quote today. Yeah.
Yeah.
It said, "Taking someone's surname is outdated, but they want a ring. Does that make having a ring is also outdated?" What do you think about that?
I'm old school.
Females say that they don't want a man's last name no more. They say that stuff is outdated. They want a ring. Is that also outdated?
Well, things change, you know. Like, I'm old school. I'm traditional.
Yeah,
So I want to give the ring,
of course.
and I want you to take my last name.
It's important.
You know.
I totally agree.
But bro, that's so when you say what's popular, actually, I don't know what the answer is to that, because there's a lot of people that are maintaining, like women are maintaining like their kind of family name and
Yeah.
hyphenating it with their
last name.
with
Okay,
their
so
husbands,
what
yeah.
about that then? When you get married, yeah, your wife to when you find like when you're married, would you let your future wife, double barrel your last name, or would you just say, you know what, I would prefer us to have my last name?
Yeah, no, just straight. There's no double barrel,
Negotiation.
like not with me, bro. Yeah,
It has to be.
I'm a traditionalist. I've got a theory behind this. Yeah, I could be wrong. I am wrong. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's a modern society. You should be able to do anything you want to do. Yeah?
Yeah.
First of all, there's no rules. Yeah, so you do whatever the hell you want to do in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you got to find someone that's
On
thinks
the
the same
same
wavelength. Yeah,
wavelength.
this is my wavelength. Yeah, this is how I see it. Yeah, I feel that women marry into another family.
Yeah.
So they take on that kind of name,
Yeah.
and
Tradition, culture,
yeah,
everything
yeah.
about him.
No, culture and it's interesting you say that, because you take on the last name, but actually culture. I think kids, for example, take on more of the mum's traditional culture, because do you know men branch out? They come out of their nests.
Yeah.
And they go, and they're typically in the kind of environment where their partner is, because the partner's usually around family.
Yeah.
So by default, you're inheriting their culture.
Yeah.
You get me?
But that's what I'm saying.
So
like,
the
fact
least
that-
I can do is like boom, like we're keeping my last name. Then you know what I'm saying?
But then if you're okay, cool, because we're gonna get into the music here. But
Yeah.
if you're taking someone's last name, for example, I've got a really African last name. Yeah, we're not gonna say it on the airwaves just in case. But
No, go
like,
on.
let's say my last name is Adebayo.
Yeah.
That is a Nigerian name, and let's say my partner is of a Caucasian or Hispanic or Turkish or Greek or whatever like other race other than my race. Yeah. Imagine them not knowing nothing about your culture. Isn't that gonna look weird? that the fact that you've got a last name that is of the but you don't know nothing about the African culture.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I think, look, if you're living in, me and you are Nigerians, yeah?
Yeah.
And we are not living in Nigeria.
No.
So we're living in England, London.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything around them is British culture. Everything. Wake up in the morning, the air you breathe is British. Yeah. The language that you're hearing is British. You might even have frosties with milk or toast and eggs. It's British. You know what I mean? You come out, you catch you either get a lift to school, bus or to school, get to school, and it's British. It's all, they live, breathe
It's
it.
British, yeah.
So I think there's additional responsibility for us as people, we're aliens, basically. Yeah, because we're living in a foreign land. I think there's additional responsibility to do what you can to enforce your culture because you're not at home. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
to be honest, regardless of that, see me,
It just depends on
I'm
how
old
it
school.
goes.
Let's get into the mix.
Let's go.
Top boy. DJ Spino. Fire boy.
I know if you fight kung fu, but I can fight for you. I got my eyes on you. You got vibes on you. I know if you die for you,
Ladies.
but I'll live my life for you. I got my eyes on you. You got vibes on you. Jẹ́ ká lọ ṣeré. We could go on a vacation, have fun maybe all night long. Jẹ́ ká lọ ṣeré. Yeah. We could go on a vacation, have fun maybe all night long. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Give me slow wine in a fast car. I get money like bastard. You know, if you reach my last card, I want to know your cash app. Oh, you want to make me do shit, no? Jesus, your body's a phenomenon.
1, 2, 3,
I go down as I'm making it for you. Anytime you know I go there for you. Then you know I'm writing a song for you, and you know I do another one for you. Jẹ́ ká lọ ṣeré. We could go on a vacation, have fun maybe all night long. Jẹ́ ká lọ ṣeré. We could go on a vacation, have fun maybe all night long.
It's Pat J, baby.
Here to take me back. Who cares when it feels like crack?
Pat J, baby.
Electricity, vibes on the frequency, yeah. Till infinity.
It's Pat J, baby.
Life is not that deep. It's all about the energy, yeah. The mentality. Now you make it my body. Nobody go sign. And you know everything I do is nobody else concerned. Aye. Sure you go come online. And I see darkness all around me, but I know I'm the light. Shake it, baby, shake it. I feel your vibration. Fine girl on my motion.
London to Lagos.
Hot girl on rotation. Shake it, baby, shake it. Electricity, vibes on the frequency, yeah. Till infinity, steady on a different beat. Love is very sweet, but first you must get the moolah. Not poverty, now you make it my worry. Nobody go sign, and you know everything I do is nobody else concerned. Aye. She go come online. And I see darkness all around me, but I know I'm the light. Shake it, baby, shake it. I feel your vibration. Fine girl on motion. Beautiful temptation. Hot girl on rotation. Shake it, baby, shake it. Not tonight. Electricity, vibes on the frequency, yeah. Cause I'm very the Maculaya. Till infinity, steady on a different beat.
It's Pat J, baby.
London to Lagos.
I've been on my peace. Yeah, the first streets, but I get money. I get to kill it when they give me keys and other things. She want to have my keys, but I don't want to have keys right now. She tell me what are we? She tell me what are we? I tell her we are what we are. I tell her baby, oh, is it not too far? She tell me what are we? She what I down, what are we? She whisper things inside my ear. Me tell her things she wanna hear. Oh.
I day my day on my days. To baggy the goody wallet, girl. It's all fun and games until you faint on no. Then you wanna be my baby. She say what are we tossing? I love is a toto. Why you want love on my come on? Amy gon' need a show more. She say what are we tossing? I love is a toto. Why you want love on my come on? Amy gon' need a show more.
She tell me what are we? I tell her we are what we are. I tell her baby, oh, is it not too far? She tell me what are we? She what I down, what are we? She whisper things inside my ear. Me tell her things she want.
It's Pat J, baby.
Questions. Onale puto te paya. 21 questions. Onale puto te paya. 21 questions. Onale puto te paya. 21 questions. Ona le poto te buy, what are we? Gotta ready chose, opa telapi, in a little code. I'm not a window shopper, and I could buy you Balenciaga. What are we? Gotta ready chose, opa telapi, in a little code. I'm not a window shopper. I buy you Prada when I'm proud of ya. All I ever wanted was a big gold chain, and I sip the Hennessy for when I feel the pain. No cholo, more choco, no cholo, more choco. If you sell, I buy no promo. Go rata ho, better azundo. I'm not the window shopper. I buy you Prada when I'm proud of ya.
She tell me what I need. She tell me what I need. I tell her we are. I tell her good evening. Oh, easy, I'm too fast. She tell me what I need. She better than what I need. She whisper things inside my ear. Make her like things she wanna hear.
Yeah.
Hey, let me just run through the tracks that you just listened to.
Okay.
I played Kiss It Better, Rihanna, Jaden Lewis, and my piano remix.
Sounds good.
I love that. You know, if you hear that track and you're in a vibe, you're not in a hype thing, but you're in a nice zone, chill out zone, relaxation. You might have a little shisha, suya meat just right there, just coming sense out. You know what I mean? Pretty people all around you. It's a nice little tune to listen to.
I can imagine.
Then I played that Kurura. I can't listen. If I was to try and pronounce the name of the artist, it could get silly. But it's called Kurura. It's that Indian flute, Timbaland, and my piano remix.
Okay.
And then we played Electricity. That's a new one by Fields and Davido.
Oh yes.
I like that one. And Watawi, CK featuring Davido, Focalistic and Abidoz. That's one of my favorite tunes.
I do like that
now.
one though. Still.
Yeah.
That,
Watawi. It's crazy because it's spelled how it sounds, isn't it?
Watawi.
Watawi. Watawi. Tell me
sounds
Watawi.
like oh, what are we?
Yeah, girl, tell me what are we?
That's why,
Bro.
like closer. They're doing that a lot recently.
I like that.
Watawi. It's mad. That's crazy. That's cold. I like that.
Guys, before we get into it, I just wanted to kind of raise something. I wanted to talk about something, you know, like this is London to Lagos show. We address everything, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that we're not gonna talk about.
London to Lagos.
Yeah, and I want to talk about Chris Kaba.
Yeah, man.
For those of you listening that don't know about Chris Kaba was a young black male that was shot dead by police. How long ago was it? Was it 2 weeks ago?
About that. Just before the Queen died, still.
He was unarmed. He was in his vehicle. He was driving, and he was shot dead by police.
Rest in peace, Chris, man.
There's an investigation on.
The police officer now is actually suspended, yeah.
So they're following protocol. That's the right thing to do. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, get rid of it." You can't do that. You got to follow protocol. So this is the protocol. You suspend him. Look, all I was take from it is the positive is that they are treating it as a homicide case.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not even
As they
manslaughter, or it's literally someone got murdered.
Yeah.
So that's, to me,
cold
in my
blood.
opinion, that's a good light. But regardless of that, there's an issue. You know, a young black man was killed by police, unarmed.
Yeah.
We never hear of it happening elsewhere.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say, on the 17th of September, that's this Saturday, there's going to be a nationwide day of action. There's going to be a protest, peaceful protest.
Yeah.
It's going to be nationwide. It's across the entire country.
That's it. Sick.
Oh,
yeah. Sorry, on that, Sky News, even though they apologized, did you see what they did? Protest. And they said the march was for the Queen.
I see that.
That march was for Chris Kaba.
Yeah, that was.
And they said, oh, this is lovely views of the people marching for our dear beloved Queen. I was like, bro, like, with all due respect, yeah, Her Majesty the Queen has passed on to the other side, yeah. But bro, this is for the brother that was shot dead.
Yeah, look,
for no reason.
The thing is that the reason why we get angry at things like that is it's a big old Sky News, man. You're too smart to do that. Like I could,
come on, man.
Like my child wouldn't make that mistake. But sorry, just for those that are interested in the protests, there's an Instagram page. It's at Justice for Chris Kaba. At Justice for Chris Kaba. And that's Chris Kaba. Kaba spelled Kaba. So Justice for Chris Kaba. Go on that page. You'll find details of the nationwide protest that is happening. Look, like I always, you know me, Charmsy.
Yeah.
I like to give a balanced perspective on everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not justifying anything, but I'm quite. I feel, yeah. In comparison to other cities and societies across the world.
When you say
Privilege.
privileged, what does that mean?
I think that living in London is a privilege.
Why? Because we're black.
No, I think that it's a society that has good organization, governmental organization.
Yeah.
It's got 24/7 electricity,
Yeah. If you pay for
heating,
your bill.
water, absolutely, and decent enough, diverse kind of communities that you can find. There's good transport, good nightlife. You can make money.
Lots of it.
So, and this is in comparison against everywhere. And then even in terms of policing, it's not great. It's far from good.
Definitely.
But when I just kind of consider across the world, it's kind of a privilege. But we have standards, and it can increase. And I'm sorry, but shooting an unarmed black man, have you not learned your lesson? Let's just I don't think it's difficult. Do you know what I mean?
Unless you're doing it on purpose.
You get what I'm saying?
That's the only thing now that I can, and there's gonna be only so many peaceful protests before the people turn around and bite, and when it's time for the people to bite, that's when they're gonna turn around and say these barbaric black people have started. But how many people is it gonna take?
Barbaric black people. Who the hell says that? I will punch up anyone that says that.
I know, but trust me. Trust me. Listen,
but sorry to cut you, but
Go on.
imagine, you're a police officer right now, and you're chasing a criminal. Or sorry, let me take that back. Even if it's a criminal, it could be a criminal, but you're chasing a suspect, or you're chasing someone of interest. Literally, Charmsy, put yourself in the shoes. Literally, try it in your head right now. Everyone listening, in your head right now, you are feds and you are chasing someone of interest, suspect, criminal. It could even be a dangerous criminal. Think about what it would take for you to draw for your weapon whilst they are driving. And aim to shoot them.
Dead.
And shoot to kill.
They would have to have something that's threatening my life, or they'd have to be endangering my colleagues, because even for your colleagues, or they must be known for shooting guns. I couldn't kill you unless you are a genuine, actual, cold-blooded, unremorseful killer in my eyes.
But
as a police officer,
Alright, cool. Let's create your scenario. You're chasing a serial, unremorseful killer who is driving. Yeah. Sorry, guys, we've kind of taken a left here. This has got nothing to do with the profile of who Chris Kaba is. It's got nothing to do with that. We're just having a conversation there. You're chasing a serial killer, chasing a cold-hearted killer, and he's driving, or she is driving away from you, and you're chasing them, cold-hearted, and you're police. You're telling me you're shooting to kill from the car that you're in.
So it depends on, as I said, if they're trying to shoot me.
Okay, that's a good nuance. So if they're trying to shoot you, cool. You're engaged in combat, right? Engaged in war,
This is me or you.
100. So imagine, this is what I'm saying. Like you see, look, I don't care what color you are. The best way to approach every situation is to put yourselves in their shoes. Empathy. And I try to put myself in police shoes, bro, and I don't get it. I never get it,
As I said, I feel like it's just down to straight up. The fact is, I can kill you because you're black, and all that's gonna happen is you're gonna go around saying BLM, and the worst that's gonna happen to me is I'm gonna get suspended.
So the black life really doesn't matter
to them.
Basically.
No,
it's mad. Anyway, guys, there's a protest this weekend. Justice for Chris Kaba on Instagram. It's sad. I think all I pray for is that justice is done and they deal with the situation. I hope it's peaceful, but people are gonna be upset. look, you know how we get down when this shit happens. You know the history of London. You know how. Hey, let me not even get into that. I'm all about peace and love and unity.
That's it. And on a separate note, even on deaths and stuff. Obviously, rest in peace, Chris Kaba, always. But just to lighten the mood a little piece. Did you see the guard that was standing over the Queen's coffin, and how he collapsed and banged his face on the floor?
I see that, you know.
I think he was high, you know. He must have been drinking or something, fam, on job.
Hey, there's a lot of people queuing up to see the Queen's coffin.
There was, bro, super fans camped 10 days at Buckingham Palace just to get a good view of the coffin.
That's how. Listen, if you believe in monarchy, that's how it's supposed to be.
Oh, swear down.
If you have a king or a queen,
Yeah.
in your life, Charmsy, king or queen in your life, if they die, that's what you're gonna do. You know what I mean?
Can't lie, the only person I'll be doing that kind of stuff for is my mum,
Your
my
queen,
dad.
queens, kings.
Yeah.
Do you hear what I'm saying? So I respect the fact that people have a queen, to them, and
It's still a bit mad. Still, you're camping outside Buckingham Palace. Them man ain't even looking at you, bro. Like they're not even looking at you twice to even figure out if you're worthy enough to even. I just don't know, man. I can't fathom that stuff.
It's
there.
insane.
It's a bit crazy.
How
separately though, what about Prince Andrew's royal duties being reinstated by his brother?
What do you mean?
Charles.
Explain.
He's back on his royal duties. Do you know what I'm trying to
Prince
say?
Andrew,
Prince Andrew.
the
He's back on
accused paedophile,
that guy,
the guy that
the Queen's son.
the one whose mum gave him money to pay off the person that accused him of raping her as an underage child.
Yeah, that brother there. That
So King Charles reinstated his royal duties.
his royal duties.
He's not my king anyway.
He's not your king.
Not my king. Do you know what my king is?
Who's your king?
My king is Plantain.
It's Pat J, baby.
I say, shot, you fit to kill somebody with the way you moving your body. Fit to give you all my money. Yeah. Shot, you fit to kill somebody with the way you moving your body. Fit to give you all my money. Yeah. So can I get your name and your number? So can I follow you bumper to bumper? The way you shake the thing make me wonder. It feels so good when you're calling my name, my name, my name, my name, my name, my name. You know I love it that you say my name, 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 my name. Me and you what I want you to do. As the day be the day you go know, me and you what I want you to do. As the day be the day you go know.
So many people don't get things that they desire. And you they shock me like I touch in the power. Yeah. And we can mix it up like Pimpy Jambalaya. I know they tire. Ask me if I can keep it on the low. If you don't talk, then how they gonna know? Baby, tell me how they gonna know.
baby.
With my lighter, this your color, no be fake, oh, my banana, oh, my banana, don't chop my banana. Show me power, won't you go out? And let me love my life. It's in my like, my Sudana. Cause you dey amazing, your body amazing. Don't be late, don't keep me waiting, no procrastinating. Terminator, you don't get agreement, oh, no terminating. Me right now, idale kamora now, fada mokai now. Fami mora baby, o kin ṣe my now. Ọmọ pẹ́ ti gbéra gan. Yẹ kó máa gbélé jù, Mr. Money mo wà available. Ibi my cross my available. Èmi máa gbé dé baby go kada. I dey deliver stay banana, oh my banana, go chop my banana. Ṣé o ní power, bó ní kò wá? Ẹlẹ́mi ló máa la. Èjì máa láìka, my Sudana. Cause you dey amazing, your body amazing. Don't be late, don't keep me waiting, no procrastinating. Terminator, you don't get agreement, no terminating.
It's Pat J, baby.
If you no go mind, make I be on my door. If you never know, must have me that slow man.
Girl, don't flex with the boy, your body is a man thing. She wanna roll with the man them. When I drop, you know it's a man thing. Oof. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me.
London to Lagos.
Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Oof. Girl, don't flex with the boy, your body is a man thing. She wanna roll with the man them. When I drop, you know it's an anthem. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Pull up on the club with all my G's. When we outside, it's an all 19. Yeah, them start to shake when they call my name. Don't play with a ball like me. Who you else know live a life like this? LA to Houston to NYC. I'm always on the road, and me on my road. Don't play with a guy like this. I like shy, you I know like Ghana. One and I see for my corner. Give me some more, give me some jara. So many use them, I think I'm a farmer. I like shy, you I know like Ghana. One and I see for my corner. Give me some more, give me some jara. So many use them, I think I'm a farmer. Yeah, Girl, don't flex with the boy, your body is a man thing. She wanna roll with the man then. When I drop, you know it's an anthem. Oof. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Oof. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Oof. Girl, don't flex with the boy, your body is a man thing. She wanna roll with the man then. When I drop, you know it's an anthem. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me.
Wanna play with a boy like me?
Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Do you wanna play that? Two bad girls in the Maybach, and I've got more on my radar. So all my man them pull up in a black Bentayga.
It's Pat J, baby.
Been a bad boy since way back. Girl, I'ma see you later. And I know you in love with me, but please don't say that. Done that, Godfather, none but that. Not challenge, but that, all of that. Make nobody do my paro. Make nobody follow my shadow. Bring more cups, let Tennessee flow. Sweet white wine and anything goes. Even though my friends and my enemies know. There's never been a time when my energy low. Yeah, girl, don't flex with the boy, your body is a mountain. She wanna roll with the man then. When I drop, you know it's an anthem. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Girl, don't flex with the boy, your body is a mountain. She wanna roll with the man then. When I drop, you know it's an anthem. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me.
Pat J, baby.
When you tell me that you love me, when you tell me that you care, and we'll always be right here. When you do the sweetest things, makes me smile from now to within. When you think about my feelings and so on. You are my king, and I'm your queen. You are my king, and I'm your queen. Let us reign. When the day could be going better, and the clouds above look gray, you always know what to say and to do to make it brighter. All the little things that count. When you think about my feelings and so on. You are my king, and I'm your queen. You are my king, let us reign.
ọmọ ológo kò ní sófò gbogbo ìṣòro rẹ ọ̀tá ní òkò ẹnu ẹ ò ní gbẹ ò ní mọ́fò ọ̀pọ̀ yìí kò ọpọlọ ló fi ń gbé fò.
It's Hot J baby.
Abi you no like to gapa. Ibigila gati gaga, you got to shop it. Here we go. Palazzo, Jiggy, Goya, reason. No sleeping, no man, no darling. Cow betting, Yaka, Moyami. My Gio Shamo, Yami. Put them at a Montami. Eva, Shami. Come on, I'm a line. 1, 2, 3, come on. I don't feel like I'm not my type. If no be God, I for don't die. Who don't like I'm low, who don't like I get back, who don't like I get butter. She like it, boomba. She like the one we long anaconda. 2 girls on my middle. Which one I do luck? And I say, bad boy, I'm single. 20 girls I do luck. Liquid soup, yeah, the massive party done the start, yeah, everybody done the dance. Liquid soup, yeah, the massive party done the start, yeah, everybody done the dance. Get the money, it's my hobby. Get the popping at the para, really lobby. As you can see, for overseas, and the fam, Mr. Money all over, but the money is going. Cause she, you love me, but what Gucci, Versace, couldn't say who. About that cool, but you say who. Come on, jogger, couldn't you be? Here we go. Palazzo, Jiggy, Goya, for the reason. No sleeping, no man, no darling. Cow betting, Yaka, Moyami. My Gio Shamo, Yami. Put them at a Montami. When the building, Shami. Come on, I'm a line. 1, 2, 3, come on. I don't feel like I'm not my type. If no be God, I for don't die. Who don't like I'm low, who don't like I get back, who don't like I get butter. She like it, boomba. She like the one we long anaconda. 2 girls on my middle. Which one I good luck? I say, bad boy, I'm single. 20 girls I good luck. Liquid soup, yeah, the massive party done the start, yeah, everybody done the dance. Liquid soup, yeah, the massive party done the start, yeah, everybody done the dance.
DJ Spino. Olola Demi Ashake. Oh my God. Bring that beat back. 1, 2, 3, come on.
Palazzo, Jiggy, Goya, for the reason. No sleeping, no man, no darling. Cow betting, Yaka, Moyami. My Gio Shamo, Yami. Put them at a Montami. Eva, Shami. Come on, I'm a line.
London town, you're locked into London to Lagos. If you're listening from London, Manchester, Birmingham, Coventry, Manchester, Liverpool. I should do the accents, innit? Liverpool. If you're in Edinburgh. Let me stop. Let me behave myself. If you're in Glasgow, Dundee, Aberdeen. If you're in Belfast. If you're in Dublin. If you're in Paris. If you're in Madrid. If you're in Barcelona.
If you're in Ibadan. If you're in Shagamu, Lekki.
If you're in Port Harcourt.
Port Harcourt.
If you're in LA.
Abuja.
If you're in Atlanta. If you're in New York.
If you're in Aberdeen or Amsterdam.
If you're in Beijing.
If you're in Japan.
It's not far-fetched, you know. We're on the web. We're available to the entire world.
To the whole continent. Listen carefully, though. This is the London to Lagos show with your boy Charmsy and
Pat J.
And, you know, this is what we do. You know, there's been no rules so far. You've gone from, like, house to Afro to R&B to funky to... Yeah, now you're playing Doja, like, you know what I'm saying? We're just doing a whole bag of stuff right now, and, you know.
Because I do what the hell I like.
That's it. There's no rules on this show. You get it. Large up to the listeners, them, if you've been tuned in.
We love you. Listen, can I just say, we've got a studio number, which is 07879 402 208. That's 07879 402 208. Also, yeah, if you've got a comment, yeah, or an opinion on what we've been talking about, you can add that number to WhatsApp, and you can send us a voice note, and we'll play your opinion, and we'll talk about it, and we could even go back and forth, you know. 100%. You know, because I'm a back and forth type of person, you know what I mean? I'll send you to bed. But yeah, I'm gonna say the number again: 07879 402 208. Add that, save that number, add it to WhatsApp, send us voice notes, we'll play it on the air, and we can talk about it. But yeah, Charmsy, what you tell them?
So, alright, cool. Do you know what? Like, I got a few pet hates, right? And one of my pet hates is, you know, people that chew like camels. Like, have you ever seen a camel chew?
Yeah.
Like, their mouth just bounces, like, and then it makes the sound. Like, I hate people that slap their lips together when they're eating. It's like, brother, do you not know table manners? Like, chew like a human being, not like a bloody camel, bruv, you bloody goat.
Do you know what's crazy though? Yeah, you see when people chew out loud and like chewing fast, and sometimes that makes me hungry, you know. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, if I haven't eaten, it's only when I haven't eaten. If I've eaten, yeah, it irritates the hell out of me. But if someone's like, and I'm hungry, yeah, and they look like they're enjoying it, like if they got some piece of like goat meat in there, and I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh.
And they look like they're enjoying it.
Yeah, it's gotta be enjoying it. It's irritating.
But that's when you know you're really enjoying food, and I think that's what annoys me. The fact that you're chewing like a camel, first of all, or a goat, and then you're doing it in front of me, and you're not even gonna offer me. Even if you did offer me, I don't even want it at this point, because why are you chewing like that?
I got an irritant, yeah, something that irritates the hell out of me, yeah. London roads, inner London roads right now, yeah, bro. There is nowhere in central London that I can drive to, yeah, and I'm not getting a ticket these days. And it's not about parking, yeah. I don't know if you've noticed this. I'm from Islington, North London, yeah. Shout out all my people listening from North London, Islington. Shout out you, I love you.
I large up Enfield.
But when I drive into Islington, Camden, Haringey, Hackney especially, during lockdown, I don't know what they did, but every road is lock off. It's either a cycle road, it's got some new sign I don't understand, yeah, that says it's got some random times, it's got some different icons of big cars, small cars, and I drive through it because this is a road I've been driving through all my life. Yeah. And then a month later, I'll get a letter in it coming through telling me, yeah, you shouldn't have done this. 60, 70 pound fine.
See, that will annoy me.
Listen,
and you have to pay it immediately.
Of course, bruv. Have you been there when you don't pay that shit, bruv?
Yeah.
Have you had that knock on the door? Hey,
it was very techie.
Wait, can I just say how it goes? Yeah,
go on.
Because I've been through it. Yeah. First of all, it starts off, then the knock comes, your heart's pounding. Yeah, you're thinking, what's the balance? Yeah, when the bailiff hit. Yeah, and then when you open the door, it's B straight away. Yeah, mean mug face. Like, what?
Skinhead.
What do you
everything.
mean? I paid it. You didn't pay it. But you're saying I paid it, but in your head you didn't pay it. You know you didn't pay it.
Yeah.
And you knew they were coming, but you just didn't check up, innit? So you're telling, and the guy's like, well, listen, mate, you know, you haven't
Coming
paid
in
it.
to take some stuff, mate.
So meanwhile, in your head, you're thinking, well, the ticket was £80, yeah? So what's my man? So you're like, how much is it? He's like, £680. You're like, that hurts.
That one is an irritant as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of irritants, we saw I saw an irritant of the King, His Majesty the King. I saw a little video. He was signing these papers, you know, King and that, asking Jeffrey for the time and the date and that, and the pen wasn't working well. You know what I'm trying to say? My man's trying to sign to become king of the of UK and all of the other places his mother left for him, and the pen wasn't working, and it was like, that bloody pen, it always does this, leaking all over my hands and everything. I was just like, oh man, like Charles.
I've got another irritation. Arsenal Football Club. I ain't gonna get into it though.
Yeah, everyone, listen, let me explain something. Everyone that supports Arsenal that's listening to this right now, we're now taking applications for Manchester United, the best club in the world, by the way. More trophies than any other English club, so we're taking applications for that. Speaking of,
I got one last irritation. Sorry,
go on.
You might not like this.
Go on.
I'm starting to get irritated by TikTok dances now. Yeah. So I liked it. And let me explain why TikTok dances are irritating me.
Go on.
Because they're now looking all the same.
Yeah.
I can close my eyes and I can
imagine.
picture. If you told me there's a brand new TikTok dance, that's just come out, I can close my eyes. I can imagine at least 2 of the 7 moves that it's got. I know exactly what it is, bro.
You know how to do it,
bro. And I'm starting to, it's not like, I don't know, like there's a danger of like, TikTok. Can TikTok lose its do you reckon TikTok can lose its
I don't
buzz?
think so. Not right now. It's too early. But do you know what's mad as well?
What?
At kids' party, for example, like obviously, when they tell them to dance, they'll be like, "Can you dance?" I remember back in the day when we was asked, "Can we dance?" We're thinking you got served type of dancing and all of this. These kids are saying, "Put TikTok songs on so they can do the moves to TikTok dances," and that is them dancing. I'm just like, is this like they're doing the arm swingy thing and the legs and the? I'm like, Bamba, is that what you're on?
Talking about TikTok dances. Let's get into it.
London to Lagos.
How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Hit man in a top try, see a man topless, even a stick is gay. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't swing that way. The man them celebrate Eid, the trap still running on Christmas Day. Somebody tell Doja Cat that I'm trying to indulge in that. In my great tracksuit, see the boat. These females planning on doing me wrong, so I'm grabbing a dom at the Trojan pack. Post a location after we're gone, can't slip and let them know where we're at. I don't know about you, but I value my life. Cause imagine I die, and I ain't made 100 M's yet. There's so much things I ain't done yet, like fucking a flight attendant. I don't party, but I heard Cardi there, so fuck it, I might attend it. Gotta kick back sometimes and wonder how life would have been if I never did take them risks and would have I prospered. Floating and I won't go under. Been out of town for a month. Absence made the love grow fonder. UK rap or UK drill, gotta mention my name if you talk about the genre. Alright. How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay.
It's Hot J, baby.
I see a man topless, even a stick is gay. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't swing that way. The man them celebrate Eid, the trap still running on Christmas Day. How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Hit man in a top try, see a man topless, even a stick is gay. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't swing that way. The man them celebrate Eid, the trap still running on Christmas Day.
London to Lagos.
It's Pat J, baby.
The year's just started and right now I'm looking for cribs overseas. I'm giving my lady some driving lessons in 100 grand G. When you see me in public, no photos, man, I need some privacy, please. Good girl, she just sat on my face, now she saying her legs are gone weak. Bad, bad. See the Jakes outside now, flushing the work down the toilet.
Yo, you're listening. You just heard Doja by Central C.
By the port, and it's important.
You listen to Overseas by D Block Europe.
The truth by that nigga, then
It's London to Lagos. We play whatever we like.
I know that nigga get money.
And after this, we got coming up our recommendations on what to watch. Stay locked in. We got some real bad boy TV shows.
My house, out in a lovely, lovely country town. I said if you care about a fly out, go to the Louis store and buy it now. I'ma keep pouring till I'm running out. I just hit it from the back, she's scared you running out. Ooh, young and lit, money keep on coming in. Ooh, I keep a rock band on standby, pull up and drum that shit. Ooh, deep in it, I'ma swim, I know how I love this chick. Ooh, all the niggas around me family, love them on some brother shit.
She sucked my soul, she done it like Ash Cash. I keep on getting them.
I know we're not allowed, but I beg you spin this one back, man.
Charmsy, we're allowed to do anything we like, bro.
What we saying? No rules, yeah.
It's London to Lagos. Shout out Specs Gonzalez. No rules.
The year's just started and right now I'm looking for cribs overseas. I'm giving my lady some driving lessons in 100 grand G. When you see me in public, no photos, man, I need some privacy, please. Good girl, she just sat on my face, now she saying her legs are gone weak. Bad, bad. See the Jakes outside now, flushing the work down the toilet. Mad, mad. Rich and Millie, a crib by the port, and it's important. Side, side. If you knew the truth about that nigga, then it would get awkward. And I know that nigga get money now, I am the nigga that taught him. Bro, I get the birds in, fuck a drought. Workers misbehaving, chuck him out. I get the money from my house, out in a lovely, lovely country town. I said if you care about a fly out, go to the Louis store and buy it now. I'ma keep pouring till I'm running out. I just hit it from the back, she's scared you running out. Ooh, young and lit, money keep on coming in. Ooh, I keep a rock band on standby, pull up and drum that shit. Ooh, deep in it, I'ma swim, hand on heart, I love this chick. Ooh, all the niggas around me family, love them on some brother shit.
She sucked my soul, she done it like Ash Cash. I keep on getting them flashbacks. I was OT, so I had to bash. I almost thought about getting a cab back. Do it like Rico and video that if we upload it,
Hey,
get some
baby.
backlash. Backshot, she got the ripple effect. It's too tempted, I can't help but slap that. Fuck that, pull out, I don't wanna be a dad yet. Plan B, girl, you gotta swallow that tablet. The way that she handle it, this one talented. Pump soaking, feel like I'm paddling back. Come round, I'm a fan of it. Ride on a bike one time and saddle it. Oh, hey yo, a doctor working wonders. Damn, that's a big circumference. Oh, get her wet, she don't need no lube. On the 40th floor, you should see the view. Alright, she don't wanna send me a pussy on Snapchat, madman. I don't wanna leak your news. How do I say if I seem rude? I just wanna see if it's cute. Shake that back like a video vixen. This one here don't wanna be in my tune. She wanna go no boo just for the snap. If I pay for the tab, you best eat your food. Word on the road, this search, get 100 a show. This whole one, see if it's true. Posh thing, she don't wanna be with the squares no more. She says she wanna be with the goons. Thought she could hack it, not active, too smoky. Now she wanna leave the room.
The year's just started and right now I'm looking for cribs overseas. I'm giving my lady some driving lessons in 100 grand G. When you see me in public, no photos, man, I need some privacy, please. Good girl, she just sat on my face, now she saying her legs are gone weak. Bad, bad. See the Jakes outside now, flushing the work down the toilet. Mad, mad. Rich and Millie, a crib by the port, and it's important. Side, side. If you knew the truth about that nigga, then it would get awkward. And I know that nigga get money now, I am the nigga that taught him.
Every year driving new cars, I don't forget about my past. And we climb that from
London to Lagos.
Never forget who we are.
Pat J, baby.
My mind is covered up in scars. Covered standing up in loves. And we climb that from the trenches. Never forget who we are. Clout is one hell of a drug. When they chase it, they don't get enough. Tell me, who can I trust? Someone dead and someone put into cuffs. When you make millions, there's those people that will envy you. We thought we wouldn't make it past the age of 22. Drive past the ends, I'm in the Audi with the 22s, baby. Corner boy on show, every day is came across the border. Started with nothing but just a quarter. Made sure that the family was in order. Now they're good, so I'm good, life is good. Every year drive a new car. I don't forget about my past. And we climb down from the trenches, yeah. Never forget who we are. My mind is covered up in scars. Covered sadness up in loves. And we climb down from the trenches, yeah. Never forget who we are.
Pat J, baby.
London to Lagos.
I realize I got myself and I, that's all I got in. That's what I found out.
Pat J, baby.
Best friend, me, myself and I, that's all I got in. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend.
Early in the morning, late at night. It don't even matter what time it is. Presidential, roller, RM, wait. Whenever I found time, it's okay. You pray for my demons, girl, I got you. Every time I sip on codeine, I get vulnerable. Annoying the sounds of the storm when it comes. She understand I can't take her everywhere a nigga going. I've been in the field like the children of the corn. I can hear your tears when they drop over the phone. Get mad at yourself cause you can't leave me alone. Gossip and messy, that ain't what we doing. Traveling around the world, over the phone dropping tears. I get more vulnerable when I do pills. When you drunk, you tell me exactly how you feel. When I'm loaded, I keep it real. Need to tell a real one exactly what it is. Don't say it cause you know that's what I wanna hear.
Yeah, I've been trapping around the world. I sit on my balcony and wonder how you're feeling. I got a career that takes my time away from women. I cannot convince you that I love you for a living. I be on your line, feelings flowing like a river. You be texting back, you and Kiki on the river. Message say deliver, but I know that y'all don't get it. Why you introduce us if you knew that you was with him? Made me shake his hand, we all been fucking for a minute. Walk me off the plane because you know that I'm a swimmer. Supposed to be a dog, but you done put me in a kennel. Girl, put a muzzle on it, all that barking over dinner. I was fucking with you when you had a tiny presidential. You got better when you met me, and that ain't coincidental. Tried to bring the best out you, guess I'm not that influential. Guess I'm not the one that's meant for you. I can hear your tears when they drop over the phone. Get mad at myself cause I can't leave you alone. Gossip and messages, that ain't what we doing. Yeah. Trapping around the world. Over the phone, dropping tears. I get more vulnerable when I do pills. When you drunk, you tell me exactly how you feel. When I'm loaded, I keep it real. Need to tell a real one exactly what it is.
I feel make you mine, no. Girl, I love you, plus I never make you mine, no.
It's Pat J, baby.
London to Lagos.
You can get a loving every day. Diamond dancing you with my money, I go pay. For your love, I go pay. It ain't making my DJs, I feel it for you every day.
Chris Brown, Risk Kids, Call Me Every Day. Whatever you're doing, chill out and listen to this beauty.
For your love, I go play. Make a psycho, make a traffic psycho. Baby, every night, I go drive me psycho. Every duty done, they make me mad. Make you sing to the mic. Yeah, my queen girl, you are that looking in your eyes. Oh, show you many things you can utilize. Oh, if I say I love you, then I tell you like so. Show you everything when I get in my zone. True that make you utilize. Oh. When we taste the way go revival. Give you many things we could they make you dance. So girl make you back up to the stand the mic. If his phone ring and he never call you back, you should leave him. Let me put some money in your bag. You don't need what I mean is if he do you bad, give me a reason. It ain't where you been, girl, it's where you at. Where you at? I get a loving every day. Diamond dancing with my money, I go pay.
J,
I've
baby.
been working overtime, I've been OT. I love when you hype me, tell them all about me. When you come around, never clown, never doubt me. I'm a little spicy.
Low Key featuring Jade Inc. Full Crate. I'll be listening to this all week.
No matter how I do it, my baby gon' love me. I ain't never gotta prove it. My baby gon' love me. It don't matter what I do. My baby gon' love me. I ain't never gotta prove it. My baby gon' love me.
You know me in and out the city on a low key. He buy me this, buy me that, buy me everything. He buy me this, he buy me that. Everything I ain't never gotta ask. I love when you hype me, tell them all about me. When you come around, never clown, never doubt me. I'm a little spicy, hatchy, talk to me nicely. Yeah, when you come around.
It don't matter how I do it. My baby gon' love me. I ain't never gotta prove it. My baby gon' love me. It don't matter what I do. My baby gon' love me. I ain't never gotta prove it. My baby gon' love me.
I can give her this, and I can give her that. I can give her the world, she don't even gotta ask.
I give her all she wants and all the love she needs. I give her everything she deserves. She's
It's Pat J, baby.
And I can give her that. I can give her the world, she don't even gotta ask.
I give her all she wants and all the love she needs. I give her everything she deserves. She's a queen.
I can give her this, and I can give her that. I can give her the world, she don't even gotta ask.
I give her all she wants and all the love she needs. I give her everything she deserves. She's a queen.
I can give her this, and I can give her that. I can give her the world, she don't even gotta ask.
I give her all she wants and all the love she needs. I give her everything she deserves. She's a queen.
It's Pat J, Charmsy, London to Lagos, listening in. We just feeling on the vibes. It's Thursday and it's the 15th, and we just chilling and vibing on the sea. It's Kulosa, Oxlade. Let's hey, come on, Jazzy, look at me, guys. Hey, it's that time of the show where I am going to give you, you lucky listeners, because you guys are lucky for this bit, you know what I mean? Like, tell them how lucky they are, Champy, bro.
On a scale of 1 to 10, mate, I think you're at about 15.5.
Go for Ben. You get me?
It's that all important time where we do. Drum roll, please. Recommendations to watch.
Yes, guys, we're going to tell you what you need to put on your watch list, because, you know, it's all about watching stuff that, you know, kind of takes that time. This is the age of recommendations. This is the age of feedbacks. This is the age of referrals. This is the age of someone telling you, forget BBC One, BBC. Hey, I can't even remember the last time I put on like normal TV. You know?
EastEnders or one of them things. It's mad.
EastEnders, is that still going on?
I don't even know, but last I heard, Sonia was pregnant for Martin and Ricky and all of them, man.
Last time I heard, Bradley found out that Max was beating his thing. His dad was beating his thing.
All them mad things.
Crazy.
But what I'm saying though, on that before, because you've got all the record, you got time to watch these things. Me, I'm a madman. But I've just got one recommendation for you lot. Someone's been drumming it into my eardrums like the beat of the Colossa, the way it's just ringing. Bruv, Euphoria. Yeah.
With Zendaya, the one with Zendaya thing.
The one that was in Spider-Man.
Zendaya, yeah.
Yeah, her. And I watched a little piece of it, and it looked serious. Like my girl was all on drugs, and she was running through people's yards, robbing their jewelry and like stroking dogs, and it was a mad thing.
It's not about that. I watched season 1 of that. The way you describe that.
Yeah, nah, bro. She was doing a mad thing.
It's
It
a
was
good.
mad.
Do you know what? It's a good program. Do you know what? Like, I think for her, yeah, because you see me, like, I just don't take her serious because she is. I saw her back in the day as just a Disney, like, you know, the Miley Cyrus.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And then I watched that, and then I watched another film. She was in a blockbuster, one of them Star Wars type of films. I can't even remember what it's called, but it was so cold. But yeah,
Yeah, nah, she's a very cold actress though, man. Bruv, she was beating her mum up. Her mum clapped her. She said, nah, allow it. Where's the drugs? Like, she was looking for it. Yeah, bruv, she's trashing the yard. She's screaming. But then she was a lesbian in this one. And then she snaked her best friend to her other best friend and said, how long you been beating my man for? She was like, I haven't.
it was Dune. That's the film I watched with Zendaya. Dune. Dune, bro. That film is insane. Anytime I hear something like beating up their parents or mashing up the house, I always think it's drugs. But I see a video of some youth that mashed up his mum's yard because she took his phone. Maybe when I cry, bro. It also made me think what I would do. But anyway, recommendations, guys. Get your notepads, get your pens. Pat J is about to tell you Wagwan for your life right now for the next couple of weeks in terms of what to watch. Number 1, are you ready?
What is it?
Charms, you ready?
Let's get it.
All right. On the Disney app, again, remember I was telling you this a couple weeks ago about this Disney app.
Wu-Tang, and then you was talking about another one.
Prey.
Prey.
There's another thing I saw on Disney, I can't remember. But you see this Disney app here? It's not a joke thing, you know.
It's a serious thing, yeah.
If you don't have the Disney app, download that app, man. That app is quality.
Serious.
But the latest thing I've been on Disney is called Mike.
As in...
So, yeah, Mike. And there's so many famous Mikes, right? There's Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. Yeah. But do you know what Mike I'm talking about, Chansey?
Michelangelo.
No.
Michael Schumacher.
Oh, no. Good guess. It's so decent guess. So many Mikes.
Michael B. Jordan.
No. He's not ready for a program.
Oh. Mike Tyson.
Yes. There's a program on Disney app called Mike. It's by Mike It's about Mike Tyson's life. It is honestly out of this world. Yeah. Get that up, Disney, Mike Tyson. The next one on BBC iPlayer, shout out BBC, is called The Capture.
What's that about, bro? It sounds like The Rapture.
It's called The Capture, and it's all about it's deep fake, which is the ability for governments to fake CCTV footage.
Wow.
To make you look like you done the crime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they started doing that? People would be...
This is what I feel when I watch it, bro. Like, literally, I'm not giving nothing away, but imagine, like, you just taking a girl to a bus stop, and then you go home, and then next thing, police come to your yard, and they show you CCTV of you dragging a girl. Rather than taking a girl to the bus stop, you're dragging a girl to your car, and she's missing.
Wow.
But someone's kind of created that video footage.
Yo, that would be mental.
It's possible because they do it on porn. Like, they put, like, celebrity faces.
I don't watch porn, but yeah.
No, but you're the one that told me what I'm saying. You're the one that told me
Oh,
about
how
this.
did I?
Yeah, you told me, bro. Last week, bro. Wait, you don't remember? Charmsy, come on. You told me that you watch porn and they put real faces
the devil,
on bodies.
You know, don't let the devil use you right now.
Hey, and then my last recommendation, which is on Amazon Prime, which is one of the apps, it's got really good programs, but it's the worst to use, bruv. The user interface is shit. That's me putting it lightly. You get me? The only reason why I watch Netflix is because it's so easy to use, you know. Otherwise, I wouldn't even watch Netflix. But anyway, Raising Kanan on Amazon Prime. It's cold.
Is it good?
It's cold. Basically, you know Kanan from Power?
Yeah.
It's him when he was a youth back in the day.
Oh, wow.
And it's really good, and I recommend it. Put it on your list, guys. I hope you get your pens up. But don't take this lightly, man. I'm changing your life with this, man. I'm like providing entertainment, like, you know.
Also on that, the EMEs.
Emmys.
Yeah. I said EMEs.
What about them?
I don't do what I did, blood. You're gonna chew like a camel on the thingy, blood. Listen, what's her name? There was a winner on there, a black winner. Her name is Cheryl Lee Ralph, and apparently she had a phenomenal speech. I didn't actually watch it. Did you watch it?
Nope.
Okay, but she won. I didn't watch it, but I heard about it. She's the second black actress to win in that category of comedy in the last 35 years.
Shout out Cheryl.
The first person to win in that same category was Jackie Harry. So
Shout out
that was
Cheryl.
another black woman, and that is black excellence. And we are all about promoting the black culture and also every other culture as well. So large up that one.
Are we like too pro-black? Do you think on the show, bro?
I think we're just doing what the
Naturally.
Caucasians would do on their show.
So you don't think we're too pro-black?
I think once again we're just doing what everyone else will do for their race.
I was thinking about this. I'll be like too I'll be, but it's just natural, isn't it? Get me? Well, guys, that was your recommendations of what to watch. I'm gonna go through it again. Mike on Disney. It's a remake. It's not a remake. Sorry, it's a reenactment of Mike Tyson growing up. It is so good. It's 5 out of 5 stars. And 5 stars is the max. That's the max I can give. Yeah. So basically, I'm putting my reputation on the line. I'm telling you, go watch this shit. We also said The Capture on BBC iPlayer is one of them mind twisters. It will blow your mind away. It might leave you a little bit confused, but it's crazy. We said about Euphoria with Zendaya. Shout out Euphoria on, I think it's on Sky TV. Go check that out. And finally, we said about Raising Kanan. Raising Kanan is about Kanan from Power, but back in the day, that's on Amazon Prime. Don't say we don't love you guys, man. We love you, man, and we give you tips, and we do this for you. We take our time out, and we think about these things every week. You know what I mean? Like honestly, who else does this for you? Who else? You tell me.
They don't do it like this, man.
It's Pat J, baby.
London to Lagos.
I need to do one of my things.
I've been telling you this for
I know,
like
man.
How long?
I'm gonna get like one of my supporters to just do like Charmsy.
You are not serious.
So many reasons where I want it for you, my love. Now you want to retire with my love. See all the little good things you do, they make me no. This distance is taking a hold of me for sure. Baby, come. I want to make me there. Oh, girl, I want to make you. Oh, no. I feel like make you. Should be not these kind of things where they make man see ya. And me, I understand, say your dad know like me. See me, I won't make you know, say me there for you, gotta. And if not the price be that, I feel like to see ya. I never traded you for nothing. This love will make me the child passion. Without you, I never do nothing. Without you, I'm a good time with this all bingo. I never traded you, baby. This love will make me this nothing. No. I'm a good telling me what's up, bingo. I'm a want to make me there. I'm a girl, I want to make you. Baby, I feel like making you. Oh, baby, oh, no. Boy go loco. You make a young boy go loco. Baby, time since I learned to put rhymes together. Spin on your block and a big propeller.
It's Pat J, baby.
I swear, I'm coming from Bagada. Been a long time, I put rhymes together. Spin on your block, I'm a big propeller. Came with my team, I came with my brothers. I swear, I'm coming from
I
Bagada.
can't deal with him cause he shakes with his left hand. Married to the hustle, the money, my best man. Me against the world, my girl, my best friend. I sleep in South and chill in the West End, and I'm ready for war. If it ain't about the belly, what you belling me for? What you telling me for? Henny, I must have had a 20 or more. Any more than I put her in Capelli or more. 16, the wrong one to play with pussy. Big 4-4, no safety, pussy. We're coming from Bagada, niggas wanna claim the gutter. I don't trust any woman if it ain't my mother, cause I'm a big propeller. Lean clean like sweet vanilla. Remember when I had sleep for dinner? I'ma live and live to
Pat
tell
J,
the story.
baby.
Every day I give God the glory. It's been a long time.
Been a long time since I learned to put rhymes together. Spin on your block, I'm a big propeller. Came with my team, I came with my brothers. I swear, I'm coming from Bagada. Been a long time, I put rhymes together. Spin on your block, I'm a big propeller. Came with my team, I came with my brothers. I swear, I'm coming from Bagada. Do you know G like me? If you don't know, I don't sell a couple C's. Many things I don't see, so you can't tell me shit, my G. Do you know G like me? If you don't know, man, I've said a couple C's. Many things I don't see, so you can't tell me shit, my
I
G.
learned to put lines together before I learned to put lines together. You know me, I stay with it. The type to build a line before I wait in it. And we're spinning the block. Eye for an eye, that's 141 like the women I block. Remember days I would chill on the block, no stressing. Black car, black suit, black weapon. The Henny's a double, they call me 007.
Been a long time since I learned to put rhymes together. Spin on your block, I'm a big propeller. Came with my team, I came with my brothers. I swear, I'm coming from Bagada. Been a long time, I put rhymes together. Spin on your block, I'm a big propeller. Came with my team, I came with my brothers. I swear, I'm coming from Bagada.
Say we go give up, no be option. Only thing on my mind is to survive. Diamond on my neck, got my
Pat J, baby.
Cause I got survive. Props in the bucket, friends and to foes. Stay on my 10 toes, can't afford to fold. As long as mama and my girl's alright, then everything is gonna be alright.
London to Lagos.
Bad girl, take all my stress away. Good vibes anywhere we day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Miss it, Shironi Pejai Summer, Quissy. Bad girl, take all my stress away. Good vibes anywhere we day. We day.
And they call for the Lord when I stress my dog.
Why me never hit him when me bless my dog?
Blessing all the favor, now the vibe can't go.
Tell me whether in the storm, whether right or wrong.
Bad from me born, but me righteous.
I me never shed tears in a crisis time.
Bad from me born, but me righteous.
I me never shed tears in a crisis
We only counting summers in the city that I'm from. Had to live it up, cause not too many living long. I figured if I got some money, I could get my Diddy on. Crabs in the bucket, I get on my Diddy Kong. I had to put myself last, just to put my city on. Got the last laugh, now my brothers living calm. Had to send a pretty penny to my brothers back in yard. Tell them hold that, it's like a pretty penny when I go back.
Bad man looking good in the air. Bad man drip to the car. Spot car, spot on the right spot. Bad man slick and you know. Bad man looking good in the air. Bad man drip to the car. Spot car, spot on the right spot. Bad man
Pat J, baby.
London to Lagos.
Right now, she says she no one leave. She tell me, Ruga, me I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Me say no shit. Oh Lord, fly you to Maldives for a day, then we fly back quick. Then we take a quick jet, fly straight to Paris. You fucking with the creme de la creme.
This one, Dio by Ruga.
She come
I just heard this today.
say nobody.
When we come back, we got our cost of living tip. You know we look out for you.
Don't get on your knees, girl, never digress. Ooh, she really want to flex with me. She wanna break bread with me. Bad man looking good in the air. Bad man drip to the car. Spot cars parked on the right spot. Bad man slick and you know. Bad man looking good in the air. Bad man drip to the car. Spot cars parked on the right spot. man slick and you. Clarity won't be me. Screw them niggas, them a won't be me. Ice on me, looking fresh and clean. Definitely put me eye patch on me. Take my vanilla cold stone in my villa. Be one drop your reasons sativa on go. Put to me now, waiting the prop, waiting the support. I want to yap, you to the prop.
It's Pat J, baby.
Before you shut up, no be my fault, you not shy you. Now all of us, it be a shower. If I cheat on you,
This one, A Shower by Fireboy DML. Do you know what A Shower means?
all of us, it be a shower. If I cheat on you, I'm sorry. And if you cheat on me, don't worry. No be my fault, you not shy you. Now all of us, it be a shower. If I cheat on you, I'm sorry. Yeah. I apologize. See, I do anything for your back, baby. When I know they mad, I go sharply go and come back. That be my fault, say I'm famous, you. Make I no cast for Lagos, you. Pretty girls, if they call my name, I go pay back
It's Pat J, baby.
London to Lagos.
There's so many ways. Many ways to touch you, make your body shake. Many places. There's so many ways. Many ways to touch you, make your body shake. Many places. There's so many ways. No way to escape, girl. I feel make your body shake. All over the place. There's so many ways. No way to escape, girl. I feel make your body shake. Many places.
There's so many ways. Many ways. I love it when your body shake.
Them girl want ride my wave, them niggas I don't get paid. My niggas who putting
Them Girl by Charms. You get this one on Spotify. This a banger.
getting dough when a big man thing. Them man, little man, I show you grown man things. Spend the night with me, I show you romantic.
Pat J, baby.
Defend it with a back so. Shut down the rave, looking icy. I Rolex on my wrist, kinda pricey. Got paper, why these niggas don't like me? Don't leave a girl around me if she's spicy. Me, I came true in that blacked out Benz. You fake niggas, your clip just pretends. Bitches wanna fuck, cause they see we got it. Sauce stripping rat, covered in IMO. Yo, babes, what's your name, what's your number? Spend a night with me and wake up in my jumper. Real F-way, you should know that I'm Niger. Covered mama rat, dripping in design. Them girl want ride my wave, them niggas like don't get paid. Nah, they don't get paid. My niggas who putting in work's only right when you come up from the dirt. It's only right. Getting dough on a big man thing, them man, little man, I show you grown man things. Spend a night with me, I show you romantic. Pretty girl, defend it with a back.
Yo, you've reached the end of our show. It's 11 o'clock. It goes so quickly.
So fast, man.
Shout out to the people locked in. I love you, man. I see you. I appreciate you.
We appreciate you. And we love you.
Before I go, I always do this, and I haven't done it so far, but my cost of living tip before I go, this is Pat J, this is London to Lagos. My cost of living tip is if you own a vehicle, sell it and get an electric car.
Pronto.
I love you, and we're going to leave you. This is London to Lagos, Empire Radio.
And we're out.
This is Empire Radio UK.
Rise, play with the great king for love is all, bring Bucket representing for Empire Radio UK, keep it locked.